Wealth, fame, power. Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, obtained this treasure and everything else. And his dying words threw countless souls to the seas. You want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I gathered in one place. Now you'll just have to find it. These words lured men to the Grand Line and in pursuit of dreams to get greater than ever dared to imagine. This is known as the Great Pirate Era. Hi, my name is Narisaki Fan in Kentucky.
I'm Phineas Diaz.
And welcome to Kingdom Hearts One Piece. Now, I know what you're thinking. What? You're doing a remake of One Piece with this time with Kingdom Hearts? Yes, I am. I can't help it. One Piece is that awesome. And I thought about doing this anyway a long time ago. Because I think One Piece fits better with Kingdom Hearts than it did with Naruto. Don't get me wrong. I believe I did good with Naruto and One Piece together. But I think this is better fitting because Sora is basically a pirate.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, here anyway. How about we start with this? Sora rescued Kairi after and they beat Xehanort together. And after that, they have their special date like in KH3. But then after Sora starts to fade away and said, Kairi, I used all my powers just to say, and Kairi's like, what? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna fade away to another world. But no matter what happens, I'll come back to you. I promise. Then she started crying. I know you will. I love. And smiled and faded away. And the king and Ven was like, "Where'd he go?" I was afraid that would happen. Master Yansen warned us that if he abused the power of Wiki, he will disappear to another world. You mean you knew he would disappear? Asked
Really?
Riku.
You didn't tell us this sooner?
Yeah, well, yeah. And
So you knew this whole time and didn't tell him that?
well, yeah. Well, he couldn't think of a way to explain. And Donald's like, "Hey, leave the king alone. Yansen probably told him not to. That's right. That's right. He told me. He told me that he never gave a good reason. The reason is probably bullshit.
Okay, but why?
I don't know.
It probably is. I don't
Anyway,
think Nomura knows.
I don't think he does either. Anyways, so and Aqua asks, so he's gone for good? And Minky says, not quite. He's at another universe. He might be in another universe when he either fighting space aliens with an X-wings or with an.
Or he's in this place called New York with a bunch of heroes.
Yeah.
He could be literally anywhere.
I just hope he's not that one place where he's fighting a moon a moon god or something.
Wait, what, Mickey?
Yeah, there's this one universe where this moon god named
Or something? I don't remember.
yeah, I think his name is Tuneri or something. He's in love with this girl, and he wants to marry, and he tries to destroy the world with the moon. They all
like, what?
and Kyrie of all people said, "Okay, that is the stupidest thing I ever heard." I hope
a lot of stupid things.
Yeah, I hope Sora's not that universe. I think I have a hunch, but I think he's in this one universe where it's where he's in a land full of pirates.
Oh, so he's in the Caribbean?
No, this
Another.
world, this world is a strange place, to say the least. Master Jensen will explain. Meanwhile, Sora finds themselves in void, in some kind of void. Where am I? Hello? And he's like, Kairi, where is she? Oh yeah, that's right. She's on our island. Oh well, at least she's safe. The question is, where am I? Where am I? Then he noticed something strange. He sees a strange figure. He had a mustache and red coat, and that's all I can describe about Gold Roger. It's Gold Roger.
Right.
I don't know what you were thinking. Why is Gold Roger there? Well, it's not really him, it's his spirit. And he challenged Sora to a fight. Well, Key Bear, you think what it takes to find the One Piece? And Sora's like, the what? I don't know what that is, but if you're threatening me that I challenge you, then I accept your challenge. And let's say if this was a boss fight, it would make Yozora look like Winnie the Pooh.
I cannot imagine that.
Yeah. You don't think...
Because Yozora is the
don't
most
think-
packed fight ever.
Yeah. Okay, let me take that back. It'll make Sephiroth look like Winnie the Pooh.
Okay. Because Sephiroth can't steal your items and your Keyblade.
Right.
Hmm?
And it was a very tough fight, and it's unlike the Yozora fight, if Sora wins, he's finally will crystallize it into a new world. Meanwhile, back at Jensen's tower, they ask Mr. Jensen, I have a hunch that where Sora is. He's at the place at the land of the pot.
I sense he has met the king of the pirates.
You don't mean? But I thought he died. He didn't really fight him. He fought his spirit. What's the king of the
Master,
pirates?
who's this king of the pirates?
His name is Gold Rogers, and not much is known about him, at least. But he once held the greatest treasure of all, the One Piece.
The what?
The One Piece. It's one of the greatest treasures ever, and it's deeply connected to Kingdom Hearts. How?
It's a fragment of it.
What? It's a fragment of Kingdom Hearts? That sounds interesting. Do you know how it happened? No.
Not really.
Like Kingdom Hearts, the One Piece is a mystery. And every pirate in that world looks to attain it, although some believe it's a myth. But it's real. Have you seen it, Master? No.
Only Roger's crew knows where it is.
So where do we find Sora? Well, I will send one of you into a portal. What do you mean one of? Why one of? Just one? Because a bunch of you need to stay here in case more Heartless. And
I see Kairi offering to go.
yeah, Kairi, then I'll go. It's my Sora always saved me. Now it's my turn to save him. Plus, and Riku says, I know you. I have faith in you, Kairi. and they hug each other. And said, bring Sora back, even if it takes even if it takes you a couple years. That's the thing. If it says again, if you don't,
I'll be right back.
okay, I'll. Meanwhile, back at a place, in a pirate ship, Sora finds himself waking up. I forgot what town he's in, but he feels someone shaking. Wake up! Wake up! It's Kobe. Are you okay? Yeah. What happened? Well, I saw you flying out of that hole in the wall. I almost had a heart attack. It's like a hole in the wall. What? Whoa! Where's that pirate? I felt this big pirate. I just beat him, but now he's gone. Now where am I? You're in a pirate ship. And Sora's like, I'm in a pirate ship? What would he say to that? Would he be excited? Hello?
Is this the Black Pearl?
Yeah. The Black Pearl? No.
I guess not.
You're an
There are no. Are they on Alvida's ship?
Yeah. And you're an Alvida ship. And she just attacked a cruise ship. Then they discover a barrel. And they try to open it, but young boy opens it and says, I slept so great! And Sora freaked out a little bit. But then he said, well, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I'm hungry.
You first.
Yeah. Then he said. Then he looked at Sora and said, "Nice hair."
Nice hat.
Yeah, nice. Then he noticed he knocked the guy out and said, "Your friend will catch a cold." He said, "You're the one who knocked him out. I'm starving. Is there any food on this ship?"
Tear came out of his pancreas.
Yeah.
His fingers came out of his tear duct.
Yeah, and they're about to hit him with the sword.
Just to be clear, I might be making non-peace jokes in this.
Okay, I never watched that.
On that one, you get Scottish Luffy.
That sounds funny. That sounds even better than probably sounds better than 4Kids Luffy.
Oh yeah, this one is hilarious.
Yeah, and they try to attack him, but Sora's about to release his keyblade, but the sword's broken too. And Sora just got that he was unarmed. Who are you? They asked. Me? Oh, I'm Monkey D. Luffy. Hi. The pirates, and Luffy asked, "What just happened?" Quick! Then he grabbed both Sora and Luffy and says, "You gotta run. If they come back with their buddies, you'll be killed." And Sora says, I faced worse."
Yeah.
And Luffy said, "I don't care. Where's the food? I'm hungry." And Sora said, "Now that I think about it, I'm hungry too. How could you two eat at a time like this when they're trying to kill?" And they found food. What's your name? asked Sora. I'm Kobe. Hi, I'm Sora. You're Luffy, right? What you did right there was so cool. But Luffy didn't listen. He was eating some food.
Original eating.
So where are we? Did you say we're the pirate ship? Yes. We're under control of Lady Alvida. I don't care about that. I just want to know if there are boats on this ship. I think there might be a few. Great, I might need one since my own one got sucked by this whirlpool. You mean the huge one outside and you survived? Yeah. And it was a great nap. Then Sora said, I came out of a hole. I'm pretty sure that sounds far-fetched. And Luffy says, that I believe
not really.
it. So what's your name? Did you say your name was Sora? Yeah. What are you? It's hard to explain. Are you... What about you, Kobe? What are you? I'm just some cabin boy. I was forced to be one because...
I mistakenly went on a pirate ship.
Yeah, you're pretty stupid, you know that, says Luffy. Gee, thanks for your honesty. And Sora says, if you don't like it here, then leave. No. You're a stupid and a coward. I hate people. And Sora says, hey, that's not very nice. It's okay, Sora. He's right. If I had any courage, I could sail away and be free. Live out my dream. What about you, Sora? What's your dream? And Sora says, well, my dream is to... Right now, my dream is to get back home. I really don't have set any goals. I just want to get back home. What about you, Luffy? I'm gonna be king of the pirates. Sora's the king of the pirates while Kobe's jaw dropped. King? Wait, are you a pirate, Luffy? That's right. Cool, I was a pirate too. Really? Yeah. You want to join my crew? Well, I don't know where I am, so yeah, I can. Would you say? Can you see Sora wanting to join his crew until he finds a way home, or would he be hesitant at first?
I'm pretty sure he joined the crew regardless.
Yeah, he and Luffy would make great friends.
Would Sora be his first mate?
Yeah.
Or would Sora share it with Zoro?
I think he would share it with Zoro.
Okay. Because I do like Zoro as the first mate. Yeah. He understands Luffy the best out of any of them.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Luffy.
You're talking about the treasure gaining fame, wealth, and power. The treasure you want is the One Piece. Yep, you got it. Almost every pirate in the world is looking for that treasure. Yes. I wonder why Jack hasn't heard of the One Piece.
Would he actually say something about Jack?
Yeah. He mentioned Jack a lot because he was a pirate.
Yeah.
There's no way you can survive it. They'll kill you. It's impossible. And those dark creatures. Wait, what?
Dark creatures? What dark creatures?
They look like ants. They have antlers and
they have antenna.
Antenna.
Heartless.
Heartless. These are creatures that devour people's hearts. Wherever they go, there's lots. And if they're here, and it's a good thing I am too.
Because I have the only weapon that can defeat them.
What? And he shows them the Keyblade. He's like, whoa. Luffy gets all giddy and says, "That's awesome!" Where'd you get that? And Sora said, "Yeah, it chose me. It's very hard to explain."
It's a long story.
Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell.
No, Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell is no, don't think, just accept.
Right. But then then Kobe gets all, there's no way you can survive getting the One Piece. They'll kill you. Then he hits him.
Kids,
Why'd you
I
hit
fought
me?
Titans and the devil himself.
Yeah, because I felt like, oh well, I'm used to it. My shipmates bash me on the head all the time. It's not if I can. I'm doing this because I want to. I decided long ago I wanted to be king of the pirates, and if I had to die fighting for that, then I'd die. And Sora felt moved by that, and said, "So, Luffy, that is awesome."
From this moment on, you can count me in on your crew, Captain.
Yeah, but well, now I'm full. Let's find a new boat. And then Cody asks, "Sora, do you think I could join the Marines?" The Marines? Yeah, catching bad things
What's a Marine?
illegally. Yeah, they're kind of like policemen. Anyway, I've been wanting to catch bad guys ever since I was a child. I could do. And Sora says, "If I
They
could."
sound like Cutler Beckett's crew.
Yeah, but whatever. If you could join the Marines, and if I can beat bad guys, then I believe you can do it too. Then they meet Alvida, I believe, here.
Mm-hmm.
Would Sora make fun of her weight, or would he be too polite?
He'd probably make jokes. I thought Pete was huge.
Or Ursula, he said that looked like Ursula if she had a. Actually, he would say. Never mind. And then Alvida was the one that summoned the heart. So you're the one that summoned these creatures. Tell me, how do you know about these? And she said, "Oh, this nice lady lent them to me. Nice lady.
Green has a staff, dark looking.
What's Melissa doing here?"
Skin.
Yeah.
Looks evil.
Yeah. Then
I'm guessing it's Maleficent.
Then Luffy says, "That's." Yeah. And what's she doing here? And I thought she couldn't control the Heartless. Maybe she, after Xehanort's death thing, came back to her. And you know why she's there? She's there because yep, and the boxes. And this time, rather than Luxu having the box. I
thought Luxu had the box at the end.
Luxu? Yeah, I still call him Luxu. Anyway, the box is where the One Piece is.
Fitting.
Yeah. And let me guess, you're not Zoro the pirate hunter. Who's Zoro? Asks Sora. But I am the most beautiful in all the seas. Oh, please. The most beautiful girl isn't here. Would you tell me is more beautiful? And he says, Kairi.
Aqua.
Aqua.
Princesses I've met.
Yeah.
I mean, Jasmine's more beautiful.
Then she says, "Oh, I'll show you." Then they get and it's a boss fight.
Look at this scene where Alvida throws her mace down
Yeah,
on Luffy.
yeah. And Sora and Luffy trade joke. It's hey, you fight good.
Everything is made of rubber. And before you ask, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, but how are you? They ask, "How are you fighting with rubber?" Oh, I ate a devil fruit. What
My whole
the?
body is made of rubber.
Yeah. What's a devil fruit? It's the gum gum one.
For now. Because again, they retcon what it really is.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just revealed it in Wano, I think.
Okay. Don't tell me more, okay?
Okay.
I heard rumors that things, but I never seen. Are you a bounty hunter or mermaid? And I'm a pirate. Pirate? You? And Sora says, "What's so funny? We'll find a crew, right, Luffy? Yeah, we'll find the best crew and we'll find the One Piece. And then I'm gonna go home." And Kobe felt touched. And he says, "You're the biggest and ugly pirate ever. I'm leaving and joining the Marines. The dirty." And that pissed off Alvida. And Sora says, "Way to go, Kobe." And I believe they beat Alvida.
I think Luffy uses the Gum Gum pistol on her.
Yeah, and Sora will use it too. Then Sora found something interesting. What's this? It's a summoning gem? And he takes a closer look, and he smiles, and he rubs it, and then Oi! Crossing over dimensions could give you such a crick in the neck.
Oh, Genie, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just having the podcaster here just wanted to put me in this podcast.
The what? Who?
Never mind. So where are we? We're in. Oh, I don't. Oh, don't tell me. We're in Kahuna. No.
We're in the parts. Oh, you're in Golden Rogers time.
Yeah, I could see the genie knowing about that. You're probably.
And the genie
you're probably searching for the. Yeah, and you're probably searching for the legendary One Piece. Well,
do you know?
I can't say I know where it is. Yeah, but sadly, I don't know where it is. And Luffy says, "I don't care. I just don't want to know it's." And
also, Blue Guy, join my crew. Luffy does do that a lot.
Yeah, I would love to, but sadly, I can't. I gotta help Aladdin and Jasmine's wedding. Oh, they're getting married? Yeah, Aladdin just proposed.
But Sora, if you need any help, you can use my gem.
Right, and can you tell Aladdin that I'm okay, just in case one of my friends stop by? And then he turns.
What?
Can you tell Aladdin that I'm okay, just in case any of my friends stop by?
Okay.
What would Genie? Genie will do a salute.
Yeah, he would.
And then he would turn it. And then he would do one of his famous Robert Williams impressions.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt he'll do his stereotypical pirate, though.
No.
Actually, he'll do Popeye here, which is fitting because he did play Popeye.
Yeah.
You
can sense on me.
and and, and Sora said, and Luffy said, that guy was so funny. And
Oh, you
Sora,
haven't seen anything yet, Luffy.
yeah,
He gets even funnier.
yeah, and there will be more summon gym. Do you know what would be cool summon gym? Tarzan.
I get.
No, not.
Should we do like some original ones, but with like licensed stuff?
Yeah,
Like we have a He-Man summon or a Dragon Sword summon.
yeah. We'll still have some Disney ones too.
Yeah, we can have Disney and Final Fantasy ones in there.
How about Goliath?
Ooh, that'd be cool. Although he's really not going to be useful since a lot of this is in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. Unless.
Oh wait, how about a Thor or Wolverine summon?
Okay. And
Thor would fit in here nice.
yeah, I believe the next one is
Yeah, they
Zoro.
gotta find Zoro.
Yeah,
Fight Morgan.
yeah. Zoro's all tied up. I could hear Kobe. And Kobe said, and Sora asked, "Do you want this guy to join our crew?" He said, "I haven't. I gotta see if he's a good guy." He's in prison because he's obviously not. And Sora says some people get in prison from being wrongfully accused. And they meet Zoro. And he asks him to join his crew. And Luffy says, "I'm Luffy. This is my friend Sora." Hey, we're asking. We tie these ropes. We'll help you to join the, like I would be a pirate. Then the girl, I believe we meet the girl that gives her rice balls.
Yeah. How did we not notice her? She snuck on us like a ninja. Kobe, don't you ever say that word again. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess they're at the bar where they meet the girl and then Helmeppo shows up.
Yeah. And all that plays out, and they freeze Zoro. And
You're gonna have to find my swords.
And Sora says, "I'll help you find your swords." What do they look? And he asks, "What do they look like?"
Well, there's 3 of them.
Wait, you carry 3 swords?
How does that work? Give them to me and you'll see.
Yeah. Okay. And then he says, "By the way, kid, can you fight?" And Sora shows him his Keyblade, and he's like, "The legendary Keyblade is real." I could see Zoro knowing about the Keyblade.
I guess.
Don't you?
I can see it, but I don't think he really ever thought it existed.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's like, he was in disbelief. And then
I'm guessing Luffy has to go get Helmeppo to lead him to the swords.
yeah. And Sora
That sign's a liar. This is not my room.
And yeah, and they get in a fight.
Oh no, they got Kobe.
Yeah, and it's not that, and it's not that weird thing 4Kids did. That weird
Yeah.
hammer.
Yeah.
What was that? I don't understand it.
I have no idea.
Speaking of 4Kids, I watched retrospect Greg's Sonic X video.
And
Yeah, I know, and he was right, on most things, especially Chris. Chris was so annoying, and I still wondered, why does he look like Sora?
I never watched Sonic X.
I watched a couple episodes of the 4Kids version, and it sucked. It sucked.
The only good thing 4Kids ever did was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, but anyway, is it?
No. Isn't there at the part where they're at the firing squad?
Yeah.
The
And-
government is good for two things: number digging, designating, and executing prayers of the state.
and I could see how Bumble pointing a gun at Sora and says, and Sora laughs. I've been shot at. What?
Oh, please, that's gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I got shot at before. It's like, what?
Yeah, take this. Thunder.
he shuts him. And Captain Morgan shows up.
Oh, nice arm. You think
Yeah.
Sora would use like reaction commands here?
Yeah. I can't describe him, but he's well, he's pretty tough. Then Captain Morgan died, didn't he?
No, he got knocked out because he came in like a small arc where Garp first showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, where we first met him, like before Water 7.
Right. And it was a tough fight against Morgan, but Sora and Luffy beat him.
And
After that, they
Zoro.
would... What?
And Zoro.
Yep. And Luffy and Sora, Luffy and Zoro get along. Sora says, "You remind me of my friend Riku. He's a good fighter too. Really, but he's not better than me." It says, "I don't know. He's pretty tough. I'd like to challenge him to a duel." Well, it might be even. It'll be even. I'll tell you that. Because he respects Zoro.
Yeah.
And Sora said, "By the way, thank you, Rika's mom, for thinking us lunch. My pleasure. After all you did, you guys are the coolest people ever." And Sora said, "Thanks." And Luffy says, "I'm going to be even more cooler when I get the One Piece and have the strongest crew." Well, so far I have a pretty strong crewmates myself. So you ready, Sora? Zoro? Yeah, but we don't have a boat. Then they found one. And Zoro says, "How did I get myself sucked?" And Sora said, "It looks no smaller than the raft than Kairi, Riku, and I used to make." Come on.
I made.
Yeah. Or I mean.
Or this place I went to
What place?
when they
That's
went back
Luffy.
to the Caribbean in 3.
Yeah. And then I said goodbye to Kobe. Good luck, Kobe. I hope you become a Marine. Man, I'm gonna miss him, but we're gonna have fun, aren't we? And I believe they met the. I believe the next episode was when the flashback with
Yeah, when Luffy got the hat.
yeah, and where he ate the devil fruit. And Luffy explained what the devil fruit is, and Sora says, "Oh, good thing good thing I'm probably not gonna eat a devil fruit because I'm an islander. I have to swim."
It must be really weird if I can't swim if I go back to Ariel's place.
Ariel? Yeah, she's a mermaid. Oh, you do a mermaid? That's so cool. Was she hot? And she said, "Well, yeah, but
his dad was really strict."
Yeah, he was going to say, "Yeah, but she's no Kairi."
Yeah.
Zoro says, "Who's this Kairi? Your girlfriend?"
So she already has to.
What?
Yeah, Ariel already.
Then they see that bird after Luffy complained he was getting hungry. Let's get that bird. How do we catch it? Go, rock. Luffy, what are you doing? He tried to grab Luffy, but Luffy launched both of them in the sky. And Zoro says, "Great, I just lost 2 of them." Meanwhile, we see Nami. Nami's first scene. She sees Sora and Naruto. Luffy, and has a good idea. Hey, boss! Thank you for coming to save me. The Sora and Luffy link up. And then they get surrounded by pirates. And lo and behold, they beat the pirates up. "Wow, you're strong," said they saw the orange hair. "Hey, you're the girl that set us up. Who are you? Why? I'm a talented thief who steal from pirates. The name's Nami. Say, what a team up." And Luffy says, "Nah, I'm good. Thanks for the offer." "Hey, come on, at least." And Sora says, yeah, let's think. We're hungry. Well, come with me. Give you something to eat." "Really?" Nami thought, "Is he like this?" And Sora says, "I don't know. I don't know him that much."
I just met him not that long ago.
She leads up to an abandoned house. Says, "So, do you live here?" "No, this is my house. I'm just staying here." Well, everyone left when Captain Buggy and his crew showed up.
Captain Buggy? Who's that?
Oh, he's just a pirate. I see you're just a petty thief. How rude! I don't steal. I I only steal from pirates and people who deserve it. So don't compare me to petty thieves and rob. But Sora is the one that points a decent thief, as far as I'm concerned. My goal is to get 100 billion berries, and I won't let nothing else stop me from reaching it. Why do you need so much money? It's a secret. But with this chart to the Grand Line, my goal will soon come to a chart. So you're a navigator. I'm the best. I'm the most skilled navigator you'll ever meet. And Sora said, "Yeah, you're a better
We need a
navigator."
navigator.
What?
We need a navigator. Join our crew.
Yeah, you could be our newest. No. She find out. Let me guess. You're a pirate. Yeah. I promised this guy who gave me this hat that I'll be a pirate and gather a strong crew. That way I'll be king of the pirates. There's nothing in the world I hate more than pirates. I only like money and tangerines. Sora asks, why do you hate pirates so much? What are they? Well, I know pirates steal and plunder, but not every pirate does it. She looks at him. She looks at him with disbelief. No, no, I'm not joining you. That's final. Then she sees Buggy's pirates. I gotta ditch him. But and she says, you know what? Maybe I'll join your crew. Just on the. Then she tied both of them. What's with these ropes?
Well, actually, from a tiny little inside there.
What'd you say?
Wow, I actually found myself dying a little inside there.
Then they meet Buggy. And Sora realized, hey, you set us up. Then Buggy's face to get angrier. He's got devil fruit powers. And Sora says, why does he look like a clown?
Look at that big nose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then they put them in a cage and ask, hey, who's this
What are you calling me, you weird spaceman?
kid? What's your name? I'm dumb. Then Sora said, if only I can I can get my keyboard. But my hands are too tight. My hands are too tied up. I can see Nami feeling a little guilty about tying up both Sora and Luffy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And then what happens next is Zoro shows up, right?
Yeah.
And
That's what I think. Zoro gets stabbed.
yeah, and yeah, and and then Buggy asks Nami to kill Luffy and both Luffy and Nard. I mean Sora. Keep doing that. And she says, "If I don't want it, then I'll be killed. But if I do, then I'll be no better than them." It's I could And Sora says, I can feel your heart. I know you won't do it. You're not that kind of a person. A pirate must done something to you that caused you to hate him. And I can understand that. A person dear to me was struck down by a person I hate, and he caused millions of worlds. It's a long story. I'll explain it to you. Anyway, he caused millions of worlds and ruined the lives of my many friends. And that, and I could see that causing Nami to switch sides and join Sora, join him and Luffy.
Yeah,
Sora has that impact on people.
he does.
And I, and Zoro shows up, and I believe he gets them out. Would he get them out yet?
I think Luffy's still in the cage because they don't have the key.
Yeah,
And then Richie shows up.
yeah. And Zoro fights Buggy.
No, Zoro fought Kabaji.
Oh,
That's where he like cut his side open.
yeah. It's been so long I've forgotten, nearly forgotten. Then they found out, I believe they found out Buggy's Sora somehow escaped and he fights Buggy. And he tore him to pieces and said, "That's the end of the. Now I can just free Luffy." Then he hears all laugh. Why are they laughing? And he sees Buggy being got his parts back together. And he said, "No way!"
Oh, surprise! I ate the chop chop fruit.
The cha cha fruit. That's the name. What the devil fruit powers. I could never be. I'm a chop chop person. I never be defeated by a sword ever. As he reattached himself. I thought the devil fruit was a myth. Yeah, well, it's not. Luffy here is a rubber man. He has devil. What? Yep. See? so Sora, she asks Sora, does he have any devil fruit power? No, I just got here.
No, I'm just skilled with and know some magic.
Yeah. Magic? I'm not really a pirate. I'm just chilling with Luffy until I can get home. I'll explain later. Now we got a free Luffy. With him free, Sora uses his Keyblade to free Luffy.
Yeah, since I'm pretty sure they don't really need the key since Sora could probably just use his Keyblade to open it.
Yeah. And Zoro asks, "Who's this? Your girlfriend?" "She's not my girlfriend!" And this is our navigator, Nami. And then Nami sees Luffy thing. I believe they see the dog, and Sora says, "Oh, that reminds me of Pluto." Even though he doesn't look like Pluto.
He's smaller than Pluto.
Yeah. So they don't need a dog. They don't need the key. All that chain. Buggy summons a giant heartless. It's not Darkseid, but it's some kind of
I can see it being some kind of like lion heartless.
yeah. And Nami says, "Oh." Nami gets all scared, and then that's when she sees Sora's Keyblade for the first time. Unlike Zoro, she doesn't know what the Keyblade is. Sora, Luffy, and Zoro fight the Lion Heartless. And Sora quips, "You make Scar look like a wuss." And they meet the mayor.
And somewhere in Disney Hell, Scar's like, somebody's talking about me.
Yeah.
I can see there actually being like a Disney Hell, and like all the villains are there.
Yeah. So there's this Disney Hell, and they got a pub with Corella about what Corella did. You know what they say? Even evil has standards.
Wait, who should be the barkeep of that pub?
Gaston.
Nah, I don't really see Gaston like that. He's too egotistical.
Okay.
Or do we just keep it as Palps, since Palps is now a Disney villain?
Yeah.
Into my villainous abode.
Yeah. Then they see that dog.
And then I guess the mayor explains the whole backstory of the dog.
Yeah.
And then now is where like Buggy's crew shows up, where he one shots Moji.
Yeah.
Then we got Zoro versus Kabaji.
Yeah, that fight plays out, and Sora and Buggy fighting. It's like the final fight against the Disney villain. I think the music, if it had boss music, it would be the one where he fights Scar, Oogie Boogie, and all that.
Yeah.
After they torn to pieces, Nami tied them up.
Yeah, and he uses his head, the arms, and legs.
Yeah, I could see Sora using it. Hey! He mocks him by making him a ventriloquist.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
He does that SpongeBob joke when he does the paper. I forgot what he said, but it's based off of that.
Yeah.
Then after that, Luffy gives him dog biscuit, and Nami's like, he fought the lion to save the dog food, and Luffy says, "Good luck to you, dog." And Sora says, "Wow, Luffy, you're a really good guy." And then Nami says, "Sorry for betraying you like that." She said, "That's okay. You've been under a lot of stress, so there's no need to apologize." Yeah. I failed. I'm the one who runs this town, and I failed to protect them. And they see Zoro's alive, and Luffy gives him a hug. And Nami asks about Sora's weapon. And then she
No, you can't have it. Plus, even if you took it, it just come right back to me.
Right.
Want to see?
Yep. She says sure, and he hands it to her, and then he calls it, and she said, "There, see."
See, they're picky about their wielders.
Yeah. Then Sora says, "Although if you have a pure enough heart, you can wield one."
Or if I do this weird ceremony.
Yeah. I don't think Sora would do that with Nami, though. Although it would be cool to see her wield a Keyblade.
No, he'd probably do it with Luffy more.
Yeah. But Luffy won't wield one, okay? Or should I?
He doesn't need it.
Right. So Sora asks, "Will you join our crew?" I guess we could team up to reach our goals.
For now.
Then they all give each other a high five. And Sora says, "What are we gonna do with Buggy?" he puts. I could see Sora putting him on a tall building or something like that, and the idiot looks down and "Okay, you spiky-haired freak!" And they've sailed the seas, and Nami complains about their ship. "There's no way we'll enter the Grand Line with these conditions." "Yeah, you're right. We need some meat." Luffy, I don't think she means that. And Nami says, Sora's right. What I mean is, we don't. The Grand Line's a dangerous place. We need more than beer and meat. There are other pirates who are after the One Piece, and they have better ships than ours. Yeah, we don't have. Yeah, we don't have a crew. And musicians to keep us entertained. A musician, you. And Sora says, I can be a musician." Well, no,
not really.
No, on second thought, I can't sing. What do you mean you can't sing? No. It's just so embarrassing. So come on, Sora, tell us. Did you sing once? Yes,
Once.
and it was. What? And it was so bad. Then Nami looks at the map and says, "If we head south, we would reach a group of islands. We could get a ship and some supplies there. Fresh meat at last, and tons of boons. Is that all you think about? What am I gonna do with you?" Then then Usopp ran. "Pirates are coming! Pirates are coming! If you want to live, they'll be here any minute." They all don't believe him. And later on, he then sees the Usopp, meets the Usopp or the Veggie Pirates.
8,000 men.
When they reach there, Sora met Usopp in them. And instead of Nami saying, Nami's sing them, but Sora does. What, you mean four of them? Ah, he knows! Wait. Was he lying? Asks Luffy. And Sora says, yeah, I'm dead, but I'm not that stupid. And Nami says, I don't know. I may not know you for long, but from what I heard, you're pretty slow. Hey. Hey, where are you? The Pirates leave. The pirates. Nami noticed one of their pellets, and she said, "A pirate's using a slingshot." Now I've seen everything. And Sora said, I've seen. That's okay. A weapon is a weapon.
And there's one guy I knew used the disc as a weapon.
Yeah.
That being Tron.
Mm-hmm.
Or one even used her hair.
Yeah. Hey, shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. I'm proud man, I'm stand. My name is Usopp. Now, are you willing to draw your gun?
8,000 men at my command.
Yeah, and Luffy asks, "Are you willing to draw your gun? Or are you willing to use it? Guns are for threats. Aren't for threats. They're for action. Are you willing to risk?" And Sora's like, "Wow, that is so cool. We're real pirates," says Zoro. "Consider your next move very carefully." Oh, man, you pirates for rules. Yeah, I just break the word. You guys are really pirates. I stole those lines. I stole it from red-haired Shanks, the pirates. Wait, you know Shanks? You're lying. You actually know him? Yep, and I know your dad. Usopp. Wait, how did you know my old man? I'll tell you, but first, Then we went to the restaurant, and Luffy explains how he knew his dad.
Also, can we you ever get a new ship?
Yeah. Sorry, no, it's a pretty small village. What about that mansion? Points Sora. On top of that hill over there. Do you know them, Usopp? Maybe they can help us with a ship. You stay away from them.
Relax, Usopp. We're not gonna do anything there. We're not those kind of pirates.
It's not that. I just realized I gotta go. Something I gotta do. Then we see that scene with Kaya and her butler Claudor, or as we know him as Koro. He tells him not to see Usopp, and Usopp comes by later and it says, "Usopp, what's wrong? You seem a little down." I guess I am. I wanted to treat you like a proper guest, but Claudor won't allow. He's not a bad person, though. Really? You don't think he's a bad guy? Look at him.
Yeah. I guess when Luffy and the others show up.
Yeah.
About the ship.
Yeah.
But then Kuro shows up and then Luffy goes, You're evil, aren't you?
Yeah, and Sora can sense the darkness in him.
Yeah, I'm with Luffy. This guy looks shifty.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the way he's moving his glasses.
Yeah.
Truly
I wear glasses
evil.
and I don't move it like that.
Yeah, same. Any more evil, he'd have a monocle.
Yeah, that would make him look stereotypical.
That's usually like a cliche of evil guys is the monocle.
Yeah. I think it started with James Bond.
I don't think any of them ever wore a monocle.
Oh, maybe it's a Mandela effect for me.
Now, I've watched all the Bond movies. None of them ever had that.
Oh.
At least not even the older ones had that.
Yeah. And Sora asked the three pirates, what does he do for Kaya? He's a liar. A liar? That's awful. He's not such a bad guy.
His stories help her brighten her day when she's very sickly.
Oh, that's kind of nice of him. That's something I would do with Kairi. Does he have a crush on her? Oh yeah.
Big time.
And Sora and Luffy comfort him. I don't care what they say. My old man is a great pirate. I can't believe he was insulting him like that. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about him. What do you mean, Sora? He just rubs me the wrong way. Do you think you'll be able to see that girl again? Yeah, that butler apologized. You mean that butler over there? Asked Luffy. Yeah, that's why. Hey, what's he doing? Talking to some weird. It's Django.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have this plan to kill Kaya. And he plan to use the Heartless with them too. But
No, we just want everybody. You guys are pirates. What the fuck? What? You said you let them know we're here. You said warn everyone.
I love it when Luffy said, "Hey, bad guys, you better stay away from that girl."
But your contact, the only contact I've had for years has been a lamb man. Let me repeat that: a goddamn lamb man.
and Koro asked, "Did you hear anything?" No, we heard nothing else. Says Usopp, and Sora was the one that says, "Yeah, we heard it."
Yeah, we heard it.
Because Sora, even though Sora's not stupid, he's still brave. He does have stupid moments, though. Then he had been. Would he hypnotize Sora too, like he hypnotized Luffy?
Probably.
Because Sora's not stupid. Not Luffy's stupid. And they hear.
I think Usopp just runs back to his village and they won't listen.
Yeah. And Nami and Zoro were hanging out. They're wondering where and they're wondering where Sora and Luffy are. They hear Usopp screaming, "The pirates are!" Hey, and then she asks, "Where's Luffy and Sora?" Why is he? He looks really upset. But why is he still mad? That was a mad face. That looks like a face of desperation. And why don't we guys go to the shore? That sounds like an adventure to me. Let's go to the shore. Would you show us the shore? They made it to the shore and found Sora there. So with Luffy.
Guessing then he wakes up and then they make their plan.
Yeah, and Nami asks, "How did you get hypnotized? You're not as slow as Luffy." I don't know. And Usopp tries to warn Kaya, but she didn't believe him. And that broke his heart. Source. Oh yeah, Corridor is not really a butler. He's a pirate named Koro. And he's playing around to turn Kaya into Heartless. That's basically the same as killing her, right?
He also wants your money.
Yeah. And I bet he's on his way to Warden Village. And Nami says, "Well, that's perfect. Those stupid pirates won't hurt anyone." In the 4Kids version, she sounded more selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And that rubbed me out the wrong way because Nami's many things, but she does not want to see innocent people die.
No.
And the scene that Usopp tries to get him, she slaps. I believe that's the scene where she slaps him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, then Usopp sees that Sora and Luffy are still alive.
Hmm.
We better get out of here. We better warn everybody. But Usopp said they won't believe because I lie a lot. And Carrot said, and one of the little pirates says, "You disappoint me." And they all leave. And Luffy asks, "Why did you lie?" Because all I do is lie. There's no way that anyone could believe me what I have to say. Why shouldn't it? Because you were telling them the truth. Pirates are going to attack. Right? Nami asks. Yeah, but they think I'm lying. Everyone thinks tomorrow's a normal day. But no matter, I'm going to stop those pirates. I don't. This is my village and my home, and I love everyone on it. I have to. And Sora says, "I'll join you." And they shake hands.
Mm-hmm.
And Nami says, "I called dibs on the pirate treasure." God. And Usopp says, "You're going to help me? I don't get it." What? And Sora says, "I'm a key bearer. Key bears help people. What's a key bear? I'll explain it to you later. And that's when Usopp sees the Heartless for the first time, and he runs away. And you know the slippery at the. They make their plans. Usopp asks, "What are you gonna do?" I cut, I stretch, I steal. What would Sora say?
I don't know.
And Usopp says, "I hide." You're all joining. You're joining this fight. I was just joking. Calm down.
Okay.
and all.
I'm guessing it's the next morning with that.
Yeah. And they have a big fight, and Korra summons the Heartless, and he even has Heartless pirates, and they look like Captain Hook ones.
You mean the ones from like Neverland?
Yeah, and the Caribbean.
Cool. Then I guess he wounds Maria that night.
Yeah, all that plays out. I'm shortening it out so we could go to Sanji, okay?
All right. I guess in the morning they fire at the pirates are at the other end of the island, and Luffy gets say, "You were just comprised to fail, aren't you?"
Yeah.
That's a race to the other side of the island.
Yeah, and that's when Coral says that he doesn't care if his men die, and Sora says, "You're worst pirate. You are awful. You made Captain Hook look like a saint."
Who is this Captain Hook you speak of?
Well, he's a cowardly pirate, but at least he cared about his men.
Do you think you make a Barbossa joke?
Yeah. And Barbossa
doesn't care about his crew either.
What?
Barbossa really didn't care about them either.
Right. But he joined sides with Sora in KH3.
Mostly because he had to, given the plot of the movie.
Yeah, I still don't think they're friends or anything.
No. I'm pretty sure he still hates Jack.
Yeah. And I bet you he hates Sora too.
So would you say, like, little question, do you think Barbossa is like one of the better villains from like the early 2000s?
Yeah. I think he's better than Davy Jones.
Yeah, considering they brought Jeffrey Wright back for all 5 movies.
Yeah, the first one is the only one where he's the main villain.
Yeah. So,
Right,
you consider him to be like a secondary villain of 4 and 5?
Yeah.
Since Blackbeard and Salazar have the main villain role.
Yeah. I believe. Yeah. Back to the story. Zoro fights that creepy guy with the.
I think it was. I get them mixed up, but it was either Butchie or Sham.
Yeah, and they didn't look like a threat at first, but then they got. But then
they showed what they could really do.
Yeah, I could see Sora helping Zoro. It's like a mini boss fight.
I mean, they probably tag teamed Butchie after he got hypnotized.
Yeah. And then Kaya finds out Korra was the one that wounded Mary, and Usopp was telling the truth.
Yeah.
And Sora then finds another summon. He rubs it and this summon is gonna be
Another.
He-Man. I have the power. And he asks, "Who are you?"
I am Prince Adam of Eternia. Oh, could you mind helping us? Certainly.
Yeah. Which He-Man would this be? The 80s one or the 2000s one?
Probably 80s.
Yeah, because he's more famous.
Yeah.
Although the mid 2000s one were better written, more serious. And Skeletor was
everybody remembers the 80s one.
Yeah, but Skeletor was more threatening in the mid 2000s one.
Yeah.
He was basically Lord Zed.
Cool.
Yeah. Then we have that scene where Koro shows up and then Luffy gets pissed that he would abandon his crew. He's, "Don't you have any honor? Don't you have any friends?" And that caused Nami to think to see him more as than a.
Yeah, plus it kind of gives Sora flashbacks to Xemnas that he didn't care about any of the organization.
Yeah, yeah, he reminds me of Xemnas, he says. Just no good leader that wants power, nothing but power. He lied to the organization, telling them they had no hearts. And both Sora joined Luffy to fight Koro.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be a long fight if since Luffy did it with Gum Gum Bell.
Yeah. And he throws Koro out and says, "Don't come back." And I believe next is when Luffy faints and Nami says, "You did good, Luffy." And and Sora looks at it and smiles. And for some reason, he thought of Kairi. And then he looks at her good luck charm. "Kairi, I'll come back to you. I'm keeping my promise." Then Sora asks, "So why were you mad at that guy earlier?" "Because I truly hate people like him. That's not how a pirate should act." And Sora says, "Yeah, I agree. I knew a pirate. He was a coward, but he also had a good heart. His name was Jack Sparrow." People call him worst pirate, but I think he's one of the best pirates. And Nami says, "Sora, I wish more pirates were as brave, as honorable as you two. But Captain Kuro is pretty standard." And Luffy says, "I want some meat." And Nami groans as shoves the captain's hat, shove his hat on his face. "You're unbelievable." Then she giggles. That's one of the times. That's one of the first scenes where Sora ships it. Nami with Luffy.
Hmm.
And then Kaya, and then later that day, Kaya comes over and offers her the Golden Mary. And to take, and then in the live action version, Kaya kissed Usopp.
Yeah.
That happens here too.
Cool.
And Sora, and when Sora sees other couples, he gets all giddy. He thinks
Yeah.
of Kyrie again. And he said, "Take care, you guys. I hope we meet again." And Sora says, "How come? You're coming with us. Get it." And he looks. You what? I'm really a pirate captain. Don't. Hey, Luffy is the captain, says Sora. Meanwhile, Kyrie and Kyrie finds her finally found a way to get in the other universe. Yen said finally created the portal. He says, "While this won't take you to directly where Sora is, it'll definitely remind you which world he's at." Really? Yes. Well, and Kyrie says, "Well, I better get going. I packed my stuff. I don't know when I'll be back, guys, but I promise I'll be back with Sora." And Donald said, "You better, yeah, well, you better hold off your wedding." Donald, we're too young for that. She doesn't, and she doesn't deny that they're dating either. And wait, you're not denying that you're? Yeah, Sora. We showed the Palpy fruit, didn't we? And Riku's like, "Oh yeah." Well, be careful, Kyrie, and bring back that elf. you got it. And she makes it to the portal, and then finally, where she landed in the One Piece world? Kokoyashi Village.
Ah, I see.
You know who founded her?
Genzo?
I was gonna say Nojiko, but Genzo could work as well. Are you okay? What? I saw you coming out of a hole in the wall. And Kyrie makes a joke. Yeah, I do that a lot. Where am I? Then he said, "Oh, hi!" Then he hits away Kyrie from the fishman. Meanwhile, back at the Golden Mary, Sora was taking that. And Sora, then he goes, ugh, wake up. Sora, wake up. Ugh! Oh, boy. I had another nightmare. Was your nightmare about Kyrie again? No. It was about this blue-haired, white-eyed girl. And I was this blonde guy with whiskers, and we kissed in front of the moon. What would Nami say to that?
I don't know.
Gee, okay, sorry. What did you eat before you took your nap? I don't remember. Good, because your dream sounded stupid. Yeah, and we fought the moon guy. What was his name? I don't know. I don't remember. Because that's how bad Tenari is. What happens next?
They go to the Baratier.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where we meet Sanji.
Yep. And when Sanji and Sora meets Sanji, and then he tries his food. And he said, "That's pretty good. This even rivals my cooking." And Sanji asks, "Oh, so you're a cook?" I said, "Yeah, I've been cooking for about a year, or at least months." And and then he said, "Oh, I'd like to try it something." And then he sees Nami, and he flirts with her, and it rubs Sora the wrong way. Because he said, "I have a feeling he's gonna see that with every woman." Thank God he hasn't seen Kyrie yet. And I believe after they ate, um, uh, they forgot to pay. They said they don't have any money.
Well, that and Luffy shot a cannon at Zeph,
Yeah,
so he had to stay there for a year.
yeah. Would Sora had to join him, or would he be with his pirate friends?
Probably with the crew.
Yeah. Would he make fun of Luffy working?
Probably.
Yeah. And then he says, "What? You're eating without me? What kind of crew are you?" It's Sora says, "Oh, don't." Sora picks out a toothpick and says, "What kind of?" It was delicious, Luffy. It was one of the best foods I have. It even rivals my cooking. And then I believe next is Craig shows up.
No, I think Gin shows up.
Yeah. And they have a fight.
I think Zeph kicks him out, but then Sanji still feeds him.
Yeah. And that will cause Luffy to want him to join his
And
crew.
that leaves him back to Krieg to get him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has Sanji as his chef.
Yeah, and Sanji tells him about the all blue. No, he doesn't tell him that yet, does he? Then they have the battle against Craig.
then
Craig says,
Mihawk shows up.
"Yep, I doubt Mihawk will summon Heartless."
No, he wouldn't.
And Mihawk battles Zoro.
Yeah.
Would he challenge Sora?
Yes.
And Sora would lose, right?
It'd be more like I think maybe like a force loss.
Yeah, like those. Would he bleed like Zoro?
I don't know.
Because he got shot at, stabbed, hit before, and just for the scratch.
I mean, Sora's tanked worse.
Yeah, but he was about to attack, but then he sees Zoro got stabbed, and Zoro. And they meet Johnny and Yusako.
I mean, they already should have met them since they were in the start of the arc.
Yeah, they did. Okay,
because then I guess they find out that Nami took the Mary.
Yeah, and Sora asks, "Why would Nami take the Mary?" Sanjay asks, "Have you heard of the All Blue?" Yeah, Sora said no. Is it? Are you kidding me? You're a chef and you never heard of the All Blue? I'm not really a chef. You see, a rat control my hair and force me to cook, but I can still cook.
Your place has a rat in it and it's not closed down?
Yeah, he does it miraculously.
I wonder what Sanjay would think if he saw Remy.
Would he freak out?
Possibly.
And you know what would piss him off even more? All the chicks say, "Oh, he's so adorable."
Yeah, just keep kicking Sanjay when he's down.
Yeah, I like doing that.
I'm guessing the battle starts, and I can see Sora being more involved in the fight with Krieg here.
Yeah,
Because he might like switch to Wheel of Fate
Yep.
and show us like.
And
show
Luffy
us
says,
the
"Wow, your Keyblade can change? That is so cool."
Just watch what this one can do.
Yeah. And it's been a long since I've used that Keyblade, because I'm using Oathkeeper due to. I use Oathkeeper a lot due to.
So is Oathkeeper like his default one right now?
Yeah, because it's Kyrie's good luck charm.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Since I like Oathkeeper.
Yeah, me too, because it's. I find it to be more a romantic Keyblade.
I feel like it's the best when it's in 3 because it's actually got good damage.
Yeah.
Whereas in like 1 and 2, it's like mid.
Yeah.
Even though in 1 you get it like late in the game where it should be good.
Yeah. And after the battle, Zev tells him to join. Tells Sanji to join Sora and Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
And he cries, "I'll see you again one day," with tears. "I'll come back." And Zoro, they plan.
Zoro was on his way to Arlong Park with Usopp, Johnny, and
Yeah,
Usopp.
Luffy was the one that planned it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or at least he was with Johnny, and Yosuke was with Luffy.
Yeah. And then Sora sees Luffy getting all excited. It says, and Sanji says, "Please sit down." I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. We got a cook on board. We got it. We got a keeper, whatever that is. Now we need Nami, Zoro, and Usopp. Nothing will stand for us. The Grand Line. Oh, Nami. I can stay here about how beautiful she is. I can't wait to see her again.
I can see Zoro saying, "Simp."
Yeah, and then he said, "Oh, like you have a girlfriend."
Oh, I do.
And he shows him, and then he's like, "Oh, she's gorgeous."
So back off.
She's mine.
Yeah, she's mine.
She's 6. Well, he's 3 years older. She's 16. So,
Sora.
and Yusaka tells him about Arlong and what he did.
And the fishmen, and name drops Jinbei.
Yeah, and then he hears rumors of the fishmen teaming up, summoning dark creatures, the Heartless.
I knew it.
Yeah. And he also teamed up with, and I also heard rumors that he teamed up with this big, giant, fat cat. What?
Talk? Like, yeah.
Did he have this?
No way, it couldn't be. Someone you know, Sora? I have a hunch.
And let me just say it, he's dumber than Luffy.
What the hey? Should he get the Dragon Zord summon in Arlong Park?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kairi was at Kokoyashi Village, and Nojiko nursed her back to health. She said, "I'm looking for this boy. He has brown spiky hair, he has blue eyes, he has an adorable smile." "Oh, is he your boyfriend?"
Bit of a lazy bum.
"Yep." And she's, "Oh, is he your boyfriend?" Nojiko teased. And she said, "Yes. His name is Sora. And he's missing." And she said, "Tell me what happened." "Well, it's probably going to be a story you won't believe." And she tells him the story of Kingdom Hearts. She gave him a recap of Kingdom Hearts. Would she tell the whole Kingdom Hearts story or just Kingdom Hearts 3?
Probably 3, because she didn't really know what went on during the first 2 games.
Yeah. And then we see that scene. We're back to Sora. And Sanji said, "Wouldn't it be great if Navi was a mermaid?" And Sora says, "I met a mermaid." And Sanji growls at him, "You did? Lucky bastard."
Yeah, I even was a merman myself. Wait, how? It's a long story.
Yeah. And I also was a
lot about the other worlds.
Well, since the world order doesn't really matter.
No, after 3, it pretty much is vomiting up its own insides at this point.
Yeah.
Because really it is.
Yeah, and
It's not like the world order actually mattered in the series to begin with.
yeah, and then
I
Sora,
mean, Triton knew about other worlds.
right? Then Sora and Luffy's stomach growls. I guess we're hungry. Do you have some fish? I believe that would be his favorite food because he's an islander, and islanders
Yeah.
love fish. I doubt Sora is a vegetarian.
No.
He's not like because he cooks meat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to find meat in 3, so...
Yeah, and you know what? Luffy asks, and Sanjay asks, "If you're friends with a duck, then how come you eat meat?" And Sora says, "Oh, I only eat animals that don't talk." That sounds funny, doesn't it?
Yeah. So if I were in Simba's world, I'd probably eat anything.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because there I'm a lion.
Wait, you bet lions?
Yes.
I was
And
one.
I consider
What would Sanjay say to that?
Simba is one of his closest bonds.
Yeah. Him, Aladdin, and Hercules.
Yeah. Herc especially. What about Beast?
Yeah.
Wait, think we should have Orin join the crew?
Who? Who joined the crew? Orin?
Orin?
Maybe. Maybe it
Orin.
happened in part. I said maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Not here, but maybe later.
All right.
I'll. We have that scene with Nezumi team up with Arlong, and then we hear ah, 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 it was Pete. So that's my best Jim Cummings impression.
Should have guessed you were here, Pete. Well, look at that little Keyblade wielder. Still can't but keep your nose out of our business, can you?
What are you doing? Wait, are you teaming up? How are you? He was on a pirate ship. He's on his way. I'm on my way to meet Arlong.
Is he
Why
with
Arlong?
Nezumi?
Yeah, but they haven't. Sora hasn't met Nezumi yet.
No,
still on-
he'd already be at Arlong Park during that.
Yeah. Nezumi is. Meanwhile, Nami shows up at Arlong Park and shows him money. That's when she sees Pete, and she has a bad vibe on him. And Arlong shows him the Heartless, and Nami says, "I've seen those creatures before." And Arlong tells him her to summon it, and Nami does not want to. And Arlong said, "Fine, I can respect that." And Nami's starting to feel more hesitant. She said she. Then she hears that little boy that says, "Dad, the Orlog killed my daddy." I'll make a peel some move, and she whacks him with her staff. "You're out of your league, kid. Now go home." Then Usopp and Zoro and Johnny shows up, And Zoro applies to attack. Says, "Moron! We just got. We know nothing about this place."
Yeah, they bail on him.
Yeah, they tied him up and bail on him, and Zoro's eyes twitched.
Like, oh, they're gonna pay for this.
Yeah.
Because then he meets Hachi.
Yeah.
I'm guessing then Luffy's group meets Momo.
Yeah. But he's not possessed. But he won't be possessed by darkness or anything. Or turn into a heart.
Yo, big! Fought bigger!
That's my favorite line by Thor.
Yeah. Because really, Sora has defeated things bigger than Momo.
Yeah. And it's like a mini boss fight. And if it had music, it'd be the one where he fought with Pete at
In Olympus?
Yeah. Or they call it Rally Rumble.
I don't really know what the themes are in the game series. Except Dearly Beloved.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back at Village, Johnny and Usopp made it to Ghost of Village, only to find a planner. And Usopp said, "Did the Heartless show up?" He since he knows about Heartless now. Heartless? What are those? You know, those dark creatures that devour people's hearts. Then they get chased by a fisherman. And Johnny runs away. Then Usopp gets tripped by that little boy.
Yeah.
Die, you stupid fisherman! I'll avenge my father by killing. Ah! And then Nojiko shows up. She said, "How many times have I to tell you? You don't take on a fisherman." Then she looks at Usopp and said, "Well, you don't. You look and smell like fisherman. That I can see you're human, mostly. Mostly." Then they see a fisherman approaching them. A fisherman. And this time it's for real. All right, stand back. Let me handle this. And then Nojiko bonked him on the head with a hammer. I guess he wasn't listening to us. He would have died. Come on, tough guy. Then she said, a creepy ghost guy went that way. Then we get back to Momo. Sora and Luffy versus Momo. And it was a tough but fun mini. It would have been a tough but fun mini boss fight. Sora would have a reaction where he rides on it and it pounds on it. And then Sanji kicks it. And that's that. Source. I gotta admit, that was cool. And Usopp wakes up to see Kyrie. Putting a wet towel on his forehead. So, oh, your wig. That's good. Who are you? And he said, "Hey, you're the one who hit me on the head when I was going to save you. Actually, you have it backwards. She's the one that saved you. She's right," says Naruto. If you ever gone through what Attack of the Fishman, you would have been killed. They see the kid, and Kyrie comforts him. What's wrong? They killed my daddy. And I was gonna make them pay for what they did, but that girl stopped me. And like we will win. I had to avenge my father. And Kyrie said, "Do you still have your mother?" Yeah. Then go to her. She lost your father, and it would break your heart to lose you too. And the boy looked at him with a smile. He sniffed. She thanks Kyrie and heads out. Well, you're actually pretty sweet. Thanks. And Nojiko said, "Piss off." Kyrie said, "Hey, that's not very nice." Oh, then anyway, my name is Kai. Well, of course, Usopp heard of Kyrie from Sora's stories. He said, "Kyrie? Did you say your name was Kyrie?" And she said, "Yeah, but how do you know my name?" "Do you know a boy named Sora?" "Sora's here?" "Yes. And I'm also looking for a girl named Nami." Nami? And I doubt Kyrie would be jealous of Nami.
No, she wouldn't.
No way! Nami's working for the Arlong? And Kyrie asks, "Who's Arlong?" And Dojiko explains who Arlong is, what he's done to this town. Nojiko explained about she's been living here since their foster mother died. They used to be so happy at Kokiyashi Village. You're... And Usopp said Nami's a total witch. She had us completely fooled the entire time to think she was just after treasure herself, even after she risked her life to save the village. But she seemed so happy with us. She was happy. Yeah, Nami saved my life. Yeah. Why would she work for Arlong? Then he remembered, oh! What am I shipping was taking Presser? I hope Arlong hasn't found him. And Zoro finds himself tied up in front of Arlong. What purpose do you have coming? Like I said, I'm looking for a girl, you half-fish bastard. Wow, you're pretty stupid or bossy. Then they hear keels clicking, and it was Zoro widens his eyes as he recognized the voice. I'm sick of your big ideas, Arlong. It was Nami with a smirk. Why are you serious now? You know I wasn't talking about you. You're a special human, our greatest navigator. Why did you call him? Why did he call you his navigator? You honestly expect me to work? Hold on. Do you know that? Do you know this guy, Nami? Don't be ridiculous. This is another fool who I thought I was stealing treasure right underneath it. To think he followed me just shows how stupid he is. So this person, so this is the person who you are. I thought you couldn't stand pirates. You thought wrong. I guess we're at the part where,
If you want to wrap this up quick.
yeah, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna continue until if we have another bad connection, we'll end it for right now. Okay.
All right.
Okay. We see the part where um puts throws Zoro in the pool, but Nami pulls him out. So he's not worth it. I'll take him in the dungeon. Very well. Arlong accepted it. And everything else plays out like. Would you see Kyrie going with Nojiko and Usopp, or would she stay behind?
Now she'd probably go with them.
Yeah. And what if Arlong sees Kyrie?
Probably won't be good for her.
Yeah, so she heads away from Arlong. Then after that, I mean, Arlong tries to almost kills Genzo, but Nojiko interferes.
Mm-hmm.
But then Usopp shows up and uses his exploding star. I am the great warrior of the sea, Captain Usopp. Usopp. And Kyrie asks, "What is that moron think he's doing?" I know it's not in character to call for Kyrie to call someone a moron, but
Yeah.
I'm developing her character to be more sassy.
Yeah.
That's the guy who I told you, the one with the long nose, got away. Bring on your 1,000 men, I'll crush them one by one. What can? Then they chase him. And then he falls down. He's like, "Am I dead yet?" He's not dead yet. That made me laugh. Then they chase him. Hello, everyone. Then I hear a voice. Hello, everyone. It's good to be back. It was Nami. What's? Hey, Nami. You came back from. You never come to Kokiyashi Village anymore. I heard a commotion. All along, huh? Then she notices Kyrie and says, "Who's this?" "My name is Kyrie." Did you say Kyrie?
And yes,
Wait.
I already know you know Sora.
Yeah.
You happen to know where he is?
No. What they don't know is they finally make their way to Kokiyashi Village by saddling Momo. I mean, and Arlong was chasing Usopp, and it all plays out like the anime.
Wait, Arlong's chasing him or Chew?
Chew. And Kyrie tells her the story, and Nami tells her the story and says, "Wow, Sora is a pirate? I guess he's living off his childhood dream." "What do you mean?" asks Nami. "Oh, when we were kids, we used to play pirates all the time. He was the captain. And actually, he and Riku would fight to be the captain, but unfortunately, Riku always wins." Except for that one time where he beat him in a race. Then Nami said, "Look, I'll help you, but I gotta take care of something. You stay here." She frees. I think this is the part where she. Oh. Anyway. Sorry. After all that, Nami frees Zoro from the prison. Then Zoro meets Hachi.
Mm-hmm.
And Hachi shows him the Kokiyashi village.
That'd be just when Luffy showed up.
Yeah, well, not yet. Not yet. We have to have the scene where Nami pretends to kill Usopp.
Yeah.
We'll have that scene play out. And then then Usopp's like, "You're gonna kill me?" That's right. I want. Oh, I want. I want to underestimate me. Then she uses the special attack, turns the cloud of smoke. Then she gets near Usopp and stabs her hand to kill him, or to pretend to kill him. And Sora and the others arrive at Arlong Park.
Yeah.
Then they meet Zoro. And what they don't know is Johnny came by and says he saw that Usopp was killed by Nami. And Sora says, "No, I don't believe that. She would never kill her friends." Because Sora would defend Nami,
Yeah.
as would Luffy. And then after that was Nami. And then Nami shows up and said, "What are you doing?" What are you doing here? What do you mean what I'm doing here? Hey, you're a friend, says Luffy. Friend? Don't make me laugh. You're just pathetic enough to deserve each other. Damn you! You killed Big Bro Usa. Now he's gone. Yeah, well, so why don't you kill me and get your revenge? Sora takes a look at her and face, and he can tell face when he's lying or not.
He can read her eyes.
Yep. Then Sanji said, her heartless face is so hot. Nami, it's me, Sanji. And Sora face palms. That was not the time to sit, Romeo. Excuse me, love is like a hurricane. So back off and hey. And Zoro asks, Nami, where's Usopp? With the fishes. Cut the crap. And Sanji stops him. You're starting to piss me off. Hey guys, we should stop. Sora's right. Now quit your bickering and leave while you can. You outsiders have no right to butt in the island's affairs. Don't you get it? The reason I got close to you idiots was to rob you of everything you've had. But now that you're broke, looks like the dream's dead. Go take your ship. Find the One Piece or whatever. Leave. Sora reads her eyes again and said, she's lying to protect us. But she didn't have to say that. Then Luffy falls asleep. Luffy, what? What are you doing? Sleeping. At a time like this? Fine. Just go ahead and die. Then she felt a tap on them. Then he get a little frustrated. He felt a tap on the shoulder. He feels someone touching his shoulder. He feels that hand. He knows that hand touched. He turns around to see it was Kairi.
I was wondering when those two would reunite.
Yep. Kairi?
Hey, lazy bum.
Then will they share their first kiss here?
I think he'd probably hug her tight and then kiss her.
Yeah. What was Sanji reacting?
Fade away, but now I can do it. And kisses her.
Yeah. What would Sanji react to that?
He'd be like, "No, why isn't it me? Damn it!"
And Sora summons his Keyblade and whacks him with it. It's like Naruto.
Sora seeing that and just like, I don't know, would he actually like flip on, or would that be out of character?
I think it'll be out of character. Then Dojiko shows up and actually Usopp later shows up. And it's like the same. Actually, Usopp and Zoro argue, but then they kick Usopp's face. He's alive. Well, he was. I hope he still is. Then Luffy shakes Usopp. Nami, did Nami do this to you, Usopp? Luffy, you're here now. Yep, sure am. And so is Sora and Kairi. I'm here too. One of these days I'll kill you. Oh, you just made a full recovery. Shut up! Oh, by the way, Nami, we thought you were dead. Killed by Nami. Stupid Johnny. He was spouting nonsense that whole time. Well, in a way, it is sort of the truth. But if it weren't for Nami, I would have been fish food. and Nami gets frustrated at home because she tells Nojiko about her friends,
Yeah.
and she's especially worried about Kairi. And Nojiko tells her the story on how Kairi got here. And then she shows up at outside the village to meet Nojiko. Who's that? Nami's older sister. What? Nami's sister? No wonder she's so hot. And Kairi asks, "Is he always like this?"
Pretty much.
Then they all said, "Yeah, I'm curious." Yeah, I'll pass, says Luffy. As no, after hearing what Nojiko said about Nami's past, I don't care about her past. Where are you going, Luffy? For a walk? Hey, come on! Don't you want to see why Nami was cold towards us? Asked Sora. Luffy didn't
I
answer.
think you already know the reason, Sora.
Yeah. Then Sora says, "I'm gonna go with him, so we won't cause any trouble." Knowing Luffy, I'll be right. I'll see you later, Kairi. I know we got back together, but yeah, I gotta make sure Luffy doesn't get in trouble. Kairi says, "I understand. I'll let you on the details on Nami." And Nojiko tells her the story about Nami's childhood. And when she got done, Kairi was a mess. You know why? Because she too was an orphan.
Hmm.
I don't. She doesn't, even though she doesn't remember her past. We're gonna learn more.
Just a quick question. Is this Hayden Kyrie?
Yes, it's Hayden Kairi.
Okay, that's our default Kyrie in any of these?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And it's no disrespect to Alliston.
No, Hayden just does it better.
Yes.
I don't know, it's kind of like Kate Higgins versus Stephanie Shea, kind of.
Yeah. Kate Higgins is the definitive Sakura.
I mean, more like the tone they voice them, the characters.
Yeah. Kairi's a blithering mess, and she relates to Nami in a way. And meanwhile, Pete and Sora and Luffy was walking together, and Hachi was about to summon Heartless, but then they see them. He said, "Who are you guys?" Oh, actually, Hachi doesn't summon Heartless.
No, I don't think he can do that. Besides, he doesn't really seem like the type that would.
Right.
Since he's not that evil.
Yeah. They notice Sora and Naruto and this. Hey, who are you? Oh,
Wait,
what?
Naruto?
I mean, Sora. Sorry, I
think your mind is still stuck in the Naruto One Piece.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
It happens to me sometimes.
No, it's fine. I get it.
Yeah. I'm Sora. This is Luffy. We're just going for a walk. Well, have a nice time. And Nami and Nojiko finished her story. And Kairi was, like I said, Kairi is a blibbering mess. And she said, "I don't know what's wrong, Kairi. Because I relate to Nami in a way. Like her, I was but unlike her, I had my grandmother, but she died. I just, she died when I was a little girl, just like that. I have a theory that her grandmother was killed by the Heartless.
No doubt. When
Or is that,
Radiant Garden fell.
yeah, my grandmother died when I was little. Kyrie tells him how she got the. This time, Kyrie tells her story, and
Did she mention what Aqua did to that necklace she wears?
yeah,
Since
and
that
it
was
led,
the whole reason she got to Destiny Island.
yeah,
Which pretty much also proves Sora and Kyrie were meant to be.
yep,
Since the spell led her to Sora.
yeah. Then, then Sanji says, "Whatever makes you suffer," and Nami must hear the them. Then Nanjiko punches him. Why did you do that? Because I'm telling you to stay out of it. If you go around saying that she's your friend, and they're gonna become suspicious of her, then her 8 years of suffering would have been for nothing. Don't make it harder than already is. She has to fight alone. Then, then Kari goes back to Nami. Decide to go look for Nami at her house. Nami is sitting at her table. She lets out a small. She says it's taking a while, and there's 7 million left. If I could get that with one more job, just one more trip, and this finally will be over. Orang's rule will be over. Kokoyashi will be free. I will be free, and then I will be able to smile again, for real. Bella, Bella. I think I heard thunder from your place.
Yeah, it's still around here.
Yeah. It, does does it look like a tornado's happening?
I don't really get tornadoes up this way.
Right. We're in Kentucky. We get tornadoes sometimes. Not all the time, though. Anyway, back to the story. Um, Kyrie meets Nami, and I could see Kyrie telling Nami about her, or was about to, but then Nezumi and shows up. Should Pete show up with him as well?
Yeah, probably.
And Kyrie never met Pete though,
True.
but she recognizes him though. So you're Pete. What? Who's Pete? Asked Nami. He works for Maleficent. What are you doing? What are you, Maleficent? We just had this deal with Arlen. He agreed to help us rule over the sea if he helps us find the One Piece. And rumors have it that the One Piece also contains that box Maleficent wants, which I don't think, which I'm surprised Pete is skeptical of, because Disney characters believe in magical things like that.
Yeah.
So they're still after that box Sora mentioned. It's connected to the One Piece. Uh, then we have that scene where Nezumi tells him to find the stolen goods, and Kari helps Nami stop the Marines.
Cool. Does she use her magic?
Yeah. Keep your filthy hands off my friend's mother's tangerine orchard. And Nami looks at her. Nami looks at her with surprise. Did she call me her friend? Then they hear, that girl's money is meant to save Kokiyashi Village. What gives you the right to take our salvation from? Damn you! I may be a representative. Take down a marine car. Genzo, how did you know about that?
We've all known, Nami. We just never said anything.
That can't be. Are you trying to tell me the villagers are thieves and that I should arrest every one of them? What worse? And then Nojiko shows up and says, what we're saying is we're fighting to survive. We have fend ourselves. We can't rely on support from your government. So if you're not going to protect our village, then get the hell out of here. And be quick about it, or Arlong will see your ship.
Oh, Arlong, that's not a concern.
And Kairi says, Arlong,
he's in league with Arlong.
And the Heartless, too. You're in league with the Heartless, too, aren't you? He could be. In fact,
think Nezumi summons one of those monsters and Kairi has to fight him?
Yeah.
Have her fight Darkthorn.
Okay.
Because that'd be a cool fight and a real challenge for her.
Would Nami join her?
I don't know what use she'd be, honestly.
Yeah.
And I say Darkthorn, I mean its second form.
Yeah. And she beats it. And then Nami tried, and then while she was fighting, Nezumi found the money. Don't touch that, Nami! Don't. Then Nojiko tried to stop Nami, but then Nezumi shot him. And I doubt magic will cure bullet wounds.
It could.
Kairi will use heal on her. Then she was about to confront Nezumi, but he left. Jerk. I doubt Kairi would call him would swear.
I don't know. I can see her doing it.
Yeah, but she's kind of a Disney character.
So?
Yeah, Disney characters do swear. Actually, it would be surprising if Mickey swore. Characters like Mickey, Donald, and Goofy swore.
I mean, if it's outside Robot Chicken, it's okay.
Yeah. And then they take her to Neko, the doctor.
Hear the thunder? Yeah, I know. I got kicked off like twice here. Yeah.
Okay, they help Nojiko, and Luffy says, "Hey Nami, are you feeling any better? Do you need any help?" Nami looks at him with good. Why are you still here? Stay out of this. Just leave us alone. And he throws him down. And Luffy asks, "What the hell did I just do?" And Kairi says, "You did nothing, Luffy." She's frustrated right now. Next is Nami confronting Arlong. Those marine maggots you kept on the prey road stole every last berry I had. What happened to that crap of dying before you break a promise?
It involves money.
Refresh my memory. When did I break that promise? Don't you play dumb with me. I know that you teamed up with Marines. Then he grabs
I love that he found a loophole in the deal.
Yeah,
considering he was never going to keep the promise anyway.
Yeah. Too bad all your money got stolen. That is unfortunate. But a deal's a deal, Nami. You can't come up with 100 billion berries. Then both you and your village stay in my possession in death. You know that. You pig. It's 1 million berries. Oh, then she runs. If you run out on me, I'll kill everyone. Should we chase after her? No need for that. Chachi. She's not going anywhere. She will never abandon the lives of her villagers. Shoot, that's what I call playing dirty. Yeah. Then Pete shows up. Ah! At least that Pink at least that girl was taken care of. Well, Pete, when should Maleficent arrive? Well, that's the thing. She's at the Marine headquarters. I can see the Marines teaming up with the Maleficent.
Are we talking just strictly Sengoku?
Yeah.
Because he's technically head of the Navy right now.
Yeah. So she won't be joining us for. Maleficent won't show up until, let's say, Impel Down, okay? For right now.
Okay. Nothing.
And Usopp says, let's have a meeting with Naruto and Luffy.
I think you mean Sora and Luffy.
Sora and Luffy. I keep doing that. Because of the podcast we did earlier.
Yeah.
We gotta help them. But maybe they might need our help. And Nami shows up at the villagers trying to stop them after they had enough and decided to get into action. Then Genzo hugs her and says, "You've done enough. You know there's no point now. You struggled so hard to carry our lives. Genzo, set yourself free from the village. Nami, do it. Go with Sakura and go with Kairi and the Straw Hat guy. You're an exceptional young woman with a dream. Everyone listen. I won't let you go. You'll die. We know that, Nami." And then he puts down the knife. It's no use. We made up our minds. Then they all move out, and with Nami staring, Kairi gets close to her. Ah! Then she hears Arlong's laugh. Ah, 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 ah. And Nami, she was about to comfort. Then Nami grabs a dagger and then uses to stab her arm, arm and shoulder. Arlong.
I think she's stabbing the tattoo.
Tattoo, yeah. Then Luffy sees it and stops her. Luffy. She drops a dagger and says, "What do you want? You don't know anything about this. You know what's been going on for the past 8 years." "Nope, I don't. This has nothing to do with you. I told you to leave this place." "Yep, you sure did. So leave. I told you to leave. Get out of here. Now, go away." "Luffy, help me." Luffy says nothing. Instead, he grabs his hat and places it on Nami's head.
I just love he doesn't say anything right there.
Yeah. What would Sora react to that?
Like, he'd probably be in awe of Luffy doing that.
Yeah. Of course. That's what friends do. He's gonna pay! Then she remembers, you better keep your hands off my hat. Luffy. Then Sora and Kari. Then Kari tells Nami, we got this. Let's go. Right. Which is the moment that made everyone love One Piece.
The walk to Arlong Park.
Yep. Imagine Sora and Kari be there.
That'd be awesome. You think Dark Thorn comes back but gets like a third form?
Yeah.
Just so Sora and Kari have somebody to fight.
Yeah. And Luffy's punches the wall, and the barge. Now, which one of you is Arlong? Arlong, that will be me. Good, then you could call me Luffy, and I'm Sora. Luffy, Sora, and just who are you supposed to be? We're pirates. Oh, it's the guy who likes to take walks. Hold on.
Oh, Pete.
Ah! Wait, what? Pete again. It's Pete. Well, if it was in a rut with a Keyblade.
And his girl.
Then Luffy said that instead he grabs Pete and punches him. Actually, he grabs Pete and throws him out of the way, and he falls off comedically. Then he punches.
That happened.
Then he punches Arlong. What was that for?
Making our navigator cry.
The fisherman tries to ram, but they get kicks from Sanji. Back off, you're out of your league. Well, Kairi, don't you think my fighting skills are impressive? Now's not the time, Sanji.
Time and place, asshole.
Yeah. Hey guys, don't hug up the action. I want revenge too. Well, I just want to let you know that I don't mind if you hug it all. I see you're still ready to go, says Sora. Ah! The long-nosed guy. Nami didn't kill him.
The next Roronoa Zoro.
Which means Nami is a traitor. I knew it. And Kairi said, excuse me? If anyone's a traitor...
It's free will away.
If anyone's a traitor, it's Arlong. So you're the famous...
Bust out ultimate weapon for this?
Yeah. And I can see... And Arlong said, so you must be the infamous Keyblade wielder. I've heard of the key.
We have knowledge of the Keyblade down in Fishman Island.
We know the One Piece that connected to Kingdom Hearts. Wait, how is it connected, asked Sora. We don't know.
Do you think it coincides with Robin and knowing the poneglyphs?
Yeah. Then, instead of Mumu... Actually, it's gonna be Mumu and a third Dark Thorn that come by, and Sora and Luffy are not intimidated. And said, "Oh, look who's back! Oh, it must be with the fishman."
Hey, wait, that thing looks like the thing I fought in Beast Castle.
Yeah. And then Luffy uses his feet to stomp on the ground. It buries his feet, and Sora said, "Is he serious?" And Kari asks, "Does Luffy have a plan or a brain?"
Probably not.
And Zoro said, "I got a bad feeling about this. You must." Then he grabs Lumu's horns. Kari widens his eyes. How do you? But it doesn't surprise her though, because she'll see weird things.
Yeah.
He must have devil fruit powers. And they all chase after him. Then Zoro realizes, "Hey, let's get out of here." Hey, wait, what's he gonna do? I'm not sure if I want to find out. I think that's my favorite scene in that episode.
Yeah.
Zoro knows Luffy.
He does.
Time for something new. He remembers the pinwheel from Genzo,
Yep.
and he turns around and throws the sea cow in the ocean. That's it, Arlong. I'm done playing games with you. I didn't come here to beat all your cronies. I came here to teach you a lesson. Oh, I will. I'll end your life. Then Sanji kicks him and says, "That was the worst plan ever. Were you trying to get us all killed?" And Sora says, "To be fair, I thought this was a good plan." "You would, you lazy bum." And Genzo says, "It's like the gods sent them here."
Yeah.
and Zeus sneezes too. I think I heard
Somebody's talking about me.
And then Noji goes, "You mean like the god Hades?" No, Hades is evil. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's no. That would just be funny if Hayes just showed up like, "Hey, someone mentioned me. What's going on?"
Yeah.
Hey, Hayes, order that. How you doing?
But that won't happen.
Yeah, I kind of think Wood is going to take that role to the grave with him.
Yeah.
Because nobody can play Hades but him.
Right. Then they all get in the battle, and Chu says, "Well, you get an education on the theory of your species." And Kyrie says, "Really? I'm not meant to. I'm much more of a fan of math, because I see her being an A+ student."
Yeah. Like, she could probably do, like, calculus, trig.
Yeah.
Like, a bunch of complex math.
Yeah, and she teaches Sora.
I mean, I can't do any of that complex stuff myself.
Neither can I. I'm not the brightest cookie. I mean, I'm more of it. I was more of an B+ student when I was at school.
I was more basic math.
Yeah. Anyway, Kai.
So I kind of think Kyrie has like a genius level IQ.
Yeah. And Luffy gets in trouble. And Kari says, "You're still stuck there?"
Well, I'm made of rubber, so you can't really just pull me out.
So they try to pull him out, but then...
Oh, wait, I got an idea. Sword summon He-Man. You called? Could you get our captain's feet out? No problem. Also, could you help us out with these fishmen?
Yeah. Before they could, Orlong grabs Luffy and throws him to the ocean. And Sora was about to save him, but he gets stopped. Who would fight?
They're gonna have an advantage in the water if we go in.
Who would fight him? No,
Fight who?
Sora right now.
Wouldn't he fight the Darkthorn with Kairi?
Yeah, and Sanji will go out to save Luffy.
While dealing with Kurobi.
Yeah. And I hate to get off topic, but I love having Sakura fight Kurobi in my fic.
Yeah, that was great.
And I loved having her give him flipping him off.
Mm-hmm. I feel like she's more good hand-to-hand, close-up, like Kurobi is.
Yeah. Then Chu chases Usopp. And Sora will be the one to say, Usopp is weird while fighting Darkthorn. So this could be tough. Last time I had to use the chandelier to fight. How am I going to fight him here? And Kairi says, I have a good idea. We'll use our special attack. And they use that special attack like they did against Xehanort.
Yeah.
I heard it was a Chinese marriage thing.
But aren't
So-
they Japanese?
Or Japanese. And that's a sign they're going to be together. Well, they're canon, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless Nomura does something to undo it.
I doubt he will.
You never know.
Yeah. But if he doesn't, it'll be in our head canons like Narasaku is.
Good.
And after that battle, after they beat Darkthorn, Sora would go after Luffy when he.
Does he have the same control scheme as when he's in the Caribbean's water underneath
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Does
And he
that
can-
whole thing defy all logic?
Yeah, and he talked underwater.
How are you talking? I mean, I can excuse the Atlantica thing because he's a merman, but Caribbean, he's human. He's normal.
I know.
And how is he going that deep underwater and not getting crushed by the pressure?
Yeah.
And I thought Power Rangers logic was wonky. All right, I got an idea for a summon Kairi could get.
Who?
The white Tiger Zord from Power Rangers.
Okay.
'Cause maybe they also get the summon gems and 2 keychains based off the Dragon Zord and the Tiger Zord.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Where Kairi looks more like Saba combined with her Keyblade.
Yeah. I believe Kurabi chases. Sanji chases after. Or Kurabi goes after Sanji, who is trying to free Luffy. I can see Sora and Sanji having a team up this time. Don't you?
Yeah.
And Sanji's asked, "How are you?" This is where Sanji asks, "How are you still talking?" And I can see Sora saying, "It's magic. You don't have to explain it."
Yeah. Well, this isn't the first time I've done this.
And Sanji said, "I don't know if I want to know." But then they get in the fight with Kurabi, and it's Sora Sora uses one of his ice sea fire against them. Hey, and Sanjay, if he's underwater, how could he?
Like, I think his brain's gonna be overloaded at that point.
Yeah. Then he said, "Never mind. I'll free Luffy while
Which
he
is
fights."
even weirder when he later can light himself on fire.
Yeah. And yeah. Meanwhile, Zoro fights Hachi, and it's gonna be like and Kyrie's gonna team up with him. Okay.
Oh, that sounds cool. Gives her more stuff to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an idea. Maybe she uses Arms Arcanum on him.
What?
She uses Arms Arcanum on him.
Yeah.
Or Time Splicer.
Yeah.
So I can see her knowing some of those moves and like those command styles Aqua can use.
Yeah.
Because those are pretty powerful.
But despite that, it was still a tough battle, and it caused them to go fatigue. And then Nami shows up. Hey, Nami. I was teaching these two one final lesson. What are you two doing? What are you doing here? And she fills it with rage. I'm here to kill you. Which was one of the best delivered lines by Lucy Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I watch the 4Kids version to compare, and she said, "Shut up, fish face." You kill me? Haven't you heard? How many times you tried to kill me in the last 8 years? You tried to assassinate, poison, and sneak attack. You just now listen. I won't put you in the ground on me, but you can't leave. You remain here. I'm giving you a choice. I won't hesitate to kill my fishman.
What do you think I am, Horty?
Yeah.
If this was Horty, he'd gladly kill all of them.
Yeah. But that's only if you come back as an Arlong pirate and draw sea charts on our own. And if you decide to come back with us, I'll spare these villagers. But I can't let but I can't let these idiots live. They must be set an example of. And Nami says, "This isn't fair. If I remain with Luffy, Sora, and the others, they will be killed. But if I go with Arlong, every village will be saved. Their lives depend on it."
Oh my god, it's a no-win situation.
Then she remembers Luffy fighting for them. I have to believe in them. Then she turns around and says, "All right, everyone, we'll fight to the death. Got it?" And they all cheered. And what she doesn't know is Kairi cured herself. And then she rushes into the water too to help Sora and Sanji. And Genzo and Nojiko try to free Luffy. And they give him CPR, and then he finally woke up. Are you okay, boy? Please tell me you're okay. I'm fine. Then Usopp came back, and he tells the story of how he beat Chu, and that even surprised Arlong. Then I believe Sora, Sanji, and Kairi was saw Hachi, who
Yeah.
woke up.
Then
Who
his
woke,
wounds opened up.
yeah, and Pete noticed something. Where is that Keyblade? Then Sanji kicks the rock, causing Luffy to go free. Then then Sora. Then when Sora saw it, he jumps up and says, "I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna go help Luffy fight Arlong." Translation: Me and him are the main heroes. We gotta fight the main villain of the arc.
Yeah, I can see Sora using his form change for Ultima. And he's in that glide mode.
Yeah, I'm back. And I love the music when Luffy came back.
Yeah,
And then Nami looked and smiled. Luffy, Sora, and Zoro, who's getting choked by Arlong, said, "You're a bit late." Then Luffy chuckles and stretches his arms and grabs Zoro and said, "Let's switch," and he pulls him away. Got him, pow! As he stretches his neck and headbutts him, and whip. And Sora uses Ragnarok, and it's kind of like a cage boss battle,
nice.
and it's gonna be It's gonna be one of the toughest cage boss battles ever. Then we got an in-game
All right, the
cutscene.
moment.
Yeah, of them trying to avoid Arlong's attacks, and
Well, Sora can
Arlong,
like kind of like teleport around when he's in that mode
huh?
with Ultima.
Yeah. And Arlong says, "Is that the best you got?" And Sora said, "Nope, just a warm up." That caused Nami and Kairi to smile proudly.
I mean, Kyrie would already know he's just warming up.
Yeah, I know, but she's still proud of him. And do you not understand my anger? And Sora says, is it because no chick would go out with you?"
Hmm.
Urgh. I saw my brother crushed by Gorm. Do you think those two are gonna be okay? Asked Usako. Arlong took their attacks, but like nothing. Oh. And Kairi says, Sora faced one of the most dangerous tyrants of all time, named Xehanort, and he defeated him. He defeated a god, a titan, and he defeats Satan. So he's got this, and this Luffy guy must be pretty strong too. And meanwhile, Sanji was trying to smoke a cigarette and says, "If they lose, we all die." Yeah, and that's the end of the East Blue. "Do you know what the difference between you and me? Your nose?" asked Sora. "Your jaw? The fact that you literally state."
Now, quick question: should Arlong become like a Heartless in this?
Yes.
Because I can see it being that going like Heartless mode.
Yeah, and
But once he's beat, he won't like fade like most of them. He'll just like be free of the darkness.
Yeah. And Luffy and Sora finally do Unlimited together. Somehow, some way, Sora can do Gum Gum. Thanks to thanks to magic.
Or did he just link with Luffy?
Yeah.
It was like D-Links from Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
Because I saw this one in like My Hero comic where Sora's there and like his quirk is friends are power, where he's friends with anyone, he gets their power, and he tried doing Deku's.
Really?
Deku's quote. Yeah. So I could see that happen being the same here with Luffy.
Yeah.
Or like if he did it with Zoro, he could like do moves like Zoro can.
Yeah. Then they make it. Then they make it after the big battle. He grabs the saw blade as he was free from the darkness. Or would he be free from the darkness after they get on the
in the tower?
Yeah, the tower. Because I want Luffy to say this. Yeah, I'm a terrible swordsman. I can't cook. And I definitely can't lie. Hey, says Usopp. Feeling offended. But without my friends, I would be dead at once. And Sora says, that's right. I'm hopeless without my friends. Kairi, Riku, Donna, Goofy, and the others. And now Luffy and Nami. And Nami, Zoro, and Sanji, and Usopp. I may be strong, but I need my friends beside me. Because they're my power, and I'm theirs. Well, get to it, you numbskulls, says Sanji. If they die, I'm gonna kill them. I got your back, guys. No need to worry, says Nami. Then they see his teeth grew. After
oh, right, he's a shark.
Yeah. And it was a long, big fight. And then he grabs the saw blade. And then swings his arm. Then they make it to the tower. And Kairi joins Nami, who recognized what's going on. Nami, what is it? It's that room, Kairi. That's where my prison is. You okay? You okay there, Luffy? Give me a minute. Then they see Arlong in front. There's nowhere else to run. You two and me at the highest level of Arlong Park. What's this paper? Asks Naruto. I mean, Sora. So, this just isn't any room. This room is where I made Nami draw all the sea charts for me. This is Nami's room? These sea charts are what she's worked on these years. Look around. They're more valuable than treasure. You see the us fishermen collecting data. It's a simple affair. To put it simple, they're raw information. Nami is too good for human trash like you. She belongs to me. Is that so? You're heartless, says Sora. Literally and figuratively. And you're interfering with her business, you scum. She's not your friend. I don't care what you say. She is our friend. And she's our navigator.
You think Luffy puts his foot through the roof?
Not yet. This part, we have to have the scene where he found the pin with blood. And then
Oh, he starts trashing the room.
Yeah, not yet though. He says, "You will never use her like me." And he holds the blades, then he rips out and use her. Asked Luffy. You bastard! What do you take her for? She's an inferior creature. She has visions and above her peers. She's a feisty little kitten and adorable. They have a place. She has a place here. I could give her everything she needs, and the only thing that she needs to do is continue drawing these marvelous charts from me. So Nami will no will ever be my tool. She'll be my friend. He starts laughing until Luffy kicked the desk so hard it flew out of the room. And well, Sora he won't use his keyblade. He will join Luffy in kicking and punching things out.
I'd say just set fire to them.
Yeah. And they all ask, "It's a desk." Kairi asks, "What's a desk for?" Luffy, Sora, help me take this stuff out with pleasure. Then they grab more darts and throw them out. And they all look, "What's going on? Why is that stuff being thrown out?" Nami remembers back to her horrible child, including the scene where she drew a picture of Bellemere, and Arlong knows about it, and he grabs the picture and tears it. When I saw that first scene, I felt heartbroken for Nami. Then she holds her face and said, "Thank you." Then Arlong grabs both heroes and says, "Damn you! 8 years of work, 8 years of ambition." Luffy destroyed more of the tower. Sora, thank you. You too, Luffy, says Kairi. Because she knows that will help Nami. Now you've gone too far. You keep jamming on how better these fishmen are. You need these sea charts. I don't understand anything about this stuff. But I finally figure out how to save her. Then he bends his nose.
Sora, that looks like it really hurt.
Yeah. Sora, this room is anything but our jail cell. There's only one way for Nami to escape. We gotta tear this place apart. Right.
Tear it all down.
And Sora, what power would Sora use with his Keyblade?
Thunderza?
Yeah.
Plus, it might fry Arlong a lot.
Yeah.
It's water. Yeah.
Then it looks like it's gonna collapse.
I can see Sora jumping out and gliding.
Yeah, and he grabs. Would he grab Luffy?
Probably didn't have time.
Yeah. Luffy. And Sora lands next to Kairi and gets all sad. And then he looked again and went like, "Luffy!" He shakes his hand in disbelief. Then they hear rubble move, and out comes Luffy. He's, "Nami! Nami! You will always be my friend!" And Nami stares disbelief. Then she started to tear. She said, "Yeah, they won. They won. They won. Excelsior!" says Stanley in a cameo.
Yay! I'm here too.
The Pack Bros won! And Sanji almost hugged Nojiko, but he missed because Nojiko hugged Genzo.
Yeah.
Surely this isn't a dream. Good job, you guys. You almost didn't good as me. Says Usopp. But I'm the star here, but I'll cheer for you because I'm super biased and I don't want to steer your thunder. Well, and Kairi heard and said, and they all, before she about to kiss Sora, they grabbed him and Luffy, swing them up the air. And Kairi says, Sora, how you're my hero. And then then I hear Sanji come in and say, "You guys really going there, guys. Start doing the bad guys quicker. I almost had a heart attack, you big jerks." And Kairi walks up to Sora and gives him a kiss. And the crowd goes, "Aww." Putting Stanley back in this cameo. Those two are my favorites. I just love putting Stanley in these cameos.
Yeah.
I just love paying tribute to him. I was gonna make him a fisherman, but wouldn't make him a bad guy.
I don't think he'd really work.
No. And I doubt I'll make him a marine either.
No.
After that, they have their big celebration. After the Nami and Kairi hang out together. They become fast friends.
You think Kairi gets a tattoo as well?
Yeah, it would be a heart.
You like like the heart logo for Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
Only bigger?
Yeah. And pinker.
Where is it, on her back?
Yeah. And before you ask, I doubt Sora and Kairi will sleep in the same bed together. At least
Not yet.
Because they're 16 here. And during the part, they played Kairi. They asked, "Would you like to sing?" And Kairi said, "Me and Sora would." But before Sora could protest, she brings him along, and then she hands him a mic, and then he hears they sing "A Whole New World" together, and it made Sora sing better because I think him being with Kairi caused him to be a better singer.
Yeah.
I could show you the world. And then after that, they kiss, and everyone shoot, and even Nami thought that looks cute. And Sora asked, "Would you like to be our musician?" And Sora said, "I'm not much of, like I said, Luffy. I'm not much of a singer." And then they meet a man named Kishiban and say, "Would you like to watch this movie? It's about this boy falls in love with a Genjutsu."
Oh, get lost.
After the party, Nami returns home. Kairi's spending the night with her. And she helps her pack. And not would they wouldn't wear the same. I think Kairi would be the only one to wear different clothes.
Probably.
And Nami lends her some of her clothes. Then Nami has that vision of the Kairi goes to bed, and Nami sees that vision of Velimir, and she talks to her.
Yeah.
And then she felt someone shoved her, and she looks to see no one there, not even Kairi. The next day, they say goodbye to Johnny Usako. Zoro turns to Sora. So, are you sure you want to come with us since you found your girlfriend? And Sora says, "Yeah, I made a promise to Luffy that I would be in his crew at least until I get home."
What do you say, Kairi? You want to be a pirate with me?
As long as we don't kill people, as long as we don't kill or plunder.
No, this crew is mostly just for the adventure and freedom.
Yeah, just like we were when we were pirates. And I doubt Jack Sparrow's the person that kills. And they ask, "Where's Nami?" And Sanji asks, "Hey, where's Nami? Can't leave without her." Maybe she's not coming with us. What? If you try to hit on her again, I'll. And why would Zoro ask? Why would I do that? And Kairi says, "I had this heart thing, and you do not. And you, I have this feelings with couples. Me and Sora do, and we have this feeling you don't belong to her." They both mock Sanji. You know he the butt monkey. Then we have that scene where Nami steals all the money and treasures. Thanks a bunch. Oh, I forgot to put the scene when Nazumi comes and.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Pete was like, "You pay for this?" And Sora says, "How many times are we going to do that?" It happens every time we fight Pete. And both Sora and Zoro beat up Nazumi. And Nazumi, or should it be Kairi and Zoro?
Maybe Sora and Zoro.
Yeah. And Kairi grabs his chin and what you're gonna do is help return the money, get back all the stuff, and help us rebuild this village and return all the money. That's the island's money. Got it? Yes. And there's one more thing. Give me my money back, jerk. I promise. I'll return every berry I have. I'll get you, you pirates. Luffy is your captain, right? And Sora. And did I hear Sora's name as his second command's name? Major things are happening because you may be acting. So I'm sure I'll swear you'll regret this. I'll get my. Should we go after them? Asks Sora. Actually, Kyrie will ask, and Sora will say, I faced worse. I'm pretty sure the Marines will be opposed. But I am concerned about the Heartless. And Kyrie says, Pete is teaming up with the Marines with the Heartless, and so is Maleficent. And that concerns Sora a little bit. Then we definitely got to stay here. Who knows what Maleficent is planning? She's after the One Piece too, says Kyrie, because it's connected to that black box. We got to find it before they do. Now it's even more at stake. Not just Luffy's dream, but the world's. Does that sound interesting?
Yeah. And where they find the keychains and the summons in the wreckage of the tower?
Yeah. And in a podcast, I'll have at least one or two Disney's. Next few podcasts, I'll have at least one or two Disney songs. Because it's kind of like a Disney podcast. Good Disney. Good Disney. Anyway, I think next is we see Luffy's and Sora's bounties.
I can see Sora being like 20, the same amount, or like 29 million.
29 million. Sora has 29 million. Do you know what was his first picture be? His KH1 is KH1 signature photo. And Sora's lampshade. They make me look younger. And Kyrie said, I don't care. You still look cute. She loves teasing Sora. And meanwhile, Maleficent was with Pete, and she said, so the key bearer is here. I knew we should have taken care of him while he was weak. Now he's just as strong as ever. Patience, Pete. We'll find... He might be... We'll find a way to get rid of him. And I believe that's all I'm gonna end the podcast here. We'll talk for a few minutes. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We're not done with Naruto and One Piece yet. We're just gonna...
I know, we're just waiting until we get through Dressrosa.
Yeah. And part of me wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts One Piece podcast for a long time.
Yeah.
And the most looking forward to is Crocodile fighting against Crocodile.
Yeah. Sora's never had to deal with sand before, but he's got his water magic.
Yeah. And Sora, I can't wait to see Sora meet Robin too. Imagine
Yeah.
Kyrie meeting Robin. As you know, I finished the latest chapter of my Naruto One Piece fic the other day.
Yeah, I read it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Yeah,
writing the.
Sakura's lawhead pink or purple?
I'm making it purple.
Okay.
Or should it be pink?
I think purple could work.
Yeah, and Naruto will be orange. Or did I make it black?
I forget.
And like I said, I'm gonna change a few things. I'm gonna shorten up Launch Town a little bit. I'm like the Sanji with Sanji's arc in that.
Yeah.
Sanji bit in that arc. Maybe Usopp's too, but not
Yeah, 'cause
Zoro.
Zoro's needs to happen
Yeah,
just to get his swords and meets Tashigi.
yeah.
Wonder what Kyrie will think when she meets Chopper.
She'll gush over him.
And will they actually wear like winter clothes in Drum Island?
Yeah,
Because this isn't like with Donald.
yet the magic doesn't work that way.
I wonder if
For
they'll
some-
mention Arendelle.
Yeah, for some reason when he said that, it reminds me of Han saying that's not how the Force works in The Force Awakens. Only,
That's
only
not
now-
how the Force works.
and now how does the Force work now?
Honestly, no, I don't think Lucasfilm even knows since they keep changing it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Should we have Benita show up as a villain?
yes, he'll come back to life. In fact, I might have him be part of Mr.
Should it be him or like be like the silver version of him?
What do you mean silver version?
Like that super boss version that's like all silver and black,
Yeah,
where he's a lot harder to beat.
yeah. And when we get the little garden, should I have Sora be put in the cake with Nami and them,
Yes.
and have Kyrie do the saving?
Mm-hmm.
This time, Kyrie's hair would grow as time went on.
She gets her long hair back.
Yep.
And she also gets like more curvy. She gets a body more like Robin's as it goes on.
Yeah.
That actually looked pretty hot.
Yeah. Unfortunately for her, Sanji will, no matter what, will try always flirt with her.
I can see Kyrie training a lot more here.
Yeah. Would you train Nami too?
She could.
When they get the Thriller bark when Sora meets Brooke, he will
I
ask.
was gonna ask if he's gonna make comparisons to Jack Skellington.
You know he is. He's gonna ask, "Are you Jack Skellington's cousin?"
I don't know who this Jack Skellington is, but you seem to have known another skeleton outside of me.
Yeah, he knows how he.
He's the Pumpkin King. Oh, I would most like to meet this fellow. Yeah, could you imagine Jack and Brooke meeting?
Yeah, and they're both singers too.
Yeah.
Although I haven't seen that movie in years, Nightmare Before Christmas.
I try to watch it like every year because it's one of my favorites.
What do you watch it on Halloween or Christmas?
I try both.
Yeah.
Still waiting for that live action remake.
I don't know if it's gonna happen. Then again, Disney surprised me before. You know the site.
You think Kaya would have Zoro to train her?
Yeah.
I think
you know the
site are a lot stronger, like physically.
Yeah.
Because Zoro might pack on some muscle too. Because to be fair, he is kind of a twig.
You know what? Did you know about the Psycho remake with Vince Vaughn? It was a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah.
That's my problem with Disney remakes. Most of them are.
They make them long. They pad them out more.
Yeah, they don't make the story grow. They just make it the same. And it's like Michael Bay's Transformers. Same exact thing. Every Transformers sequel.
It's the same thing again and again and again. They just make each movie longer.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's an interesting summon. Optimus.
Yeah. With Peter Cullen as the voice.
Who else could be Optimus?
No one else but him. But if Sora gets stuck in the cake, how when he need to use the Keyblade, or would the cake be so powerful it could?
Probably that.
Because Zoro's swords are powerful, and it couldn't cut the cake.
Yeah, the Keyblade can cut through buildings.
Yeah. Or unless Mr. 3 can tie Sora's hands together.
He probably does.
I think I'm looking forward to writing that because I'm looking forward to have Sakura save in my Naruto fic. To have Sakura save the day,
Yeah.
and not only that, but team up with Luffy.
Yeah, that'd
There'll
be
be
an
moments.
interesting team up.
There'll be moments where Naruto or Sakura team up with one Straw Hat, like Naruto and Robin in one arc, and Sakura and Robin in one arc.
Nice.
for example. Well, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'm getting hungry and I'm gonna eat. Okay.
All right, and next week is what? Logtown to what? Before Alabasta?
Yeah. Take
All
care.
right. Hopefully, I won't have weather issues next week.
Yeah,
See ya.
at least we got through. Take care.